winners of Group C in the qualifying round of the tournament, that being Curaçao. Some very rainy conditions out there for the first matchup of Concacaf's knockout round. The Women's Under-20 Championships, all of these teams striving towards that FIFA qualification for the Under-20 Women's World Cup. And an exciting matchup to be expected between both of these teams, and how they got here, really. Mexico won Group F with an undefeated record, 3-0-0. Defeated Panama 3-0, defeated Guyana 5-0, and the same score, they finished over Honduras. They've twice been champs in 2002 and 2018, and they have been to the final in 3 of the last 4 years in this tournament. Both times they met the United States of America. And for Curaçao, they won Group C in the qualifying round of this tournament, defeated St. Lucia 5-2, and then defeated Antigua and Barbuda 1-0 on a lone goal from Sadea Rosa, one of their top forwards. It's their first year of qualification in this tournament, and they'll look to make a statement against Mexico. Certainly a tough task ahead of them, but they will be up for it and hoping to perhaps get a little help from the weather as well, with some very rainy conditions down there in the Dominican Republic. Anthems coming up, and we will get you those, as well as the starting lineups and matchups, as the Concacaf Under-20 Women's World Championships coming to you from Santo Domingo.
y caballeros, a continuación, las alineaciones para este partido.
Anthems are concluded, and we are set to begin the knockout round of the Concacaf Women's Under-20 Championships. The lineup for Mexico, coached by Maribel Dominguez, their captain Annette Vasquez, as well as goalkeeper Paula Manrique, and defensive core of Daniela Monroe, Yana Gutierrez, Alexandra Ramirez, Samantha Lopez, and Kimberly Guzman. In the midfield, Paula Chavera, captain Annette Vasquez. And the officials, Ekaterina Kordilova, U.S. official. Head of the game was assistant referees Princess Brown of Jamaica and Stephanie Dale Yi Singh, also of Jamaica, and fourth official Astrid Gramajo. Two captains meeting in midfield. They will exchange the banners and wish each other good luck. First matchup of the knockout round in this tournament. Referees get together, and in the VAR room, you see there Tori Penso and Alan Chapman, two American referees and assistants in the VAR room, reviewing all replays and scoring events and anything if need be. As I mentioned earlier, wet conditions on the pitch. The rundown for Curaçao, they are led by Taisha Hansen, their captain. Rushaviana Petronilia in goal. Back on defense, Ashante Alexandra, Fresnay Michelle, Queengeli Alexandra, Dayanisha Dorcas. Also going with a scheme of 4-4-3, as will Mexico. One of the top seeds in this tournament. Just a minute away now from the opening kickoff. Have not conceded a single goal yet in this tournament, have the Mexicans. Defeated their opponents 3-0, 5-0, and 5-0 to get here. Looking to continue that streak of never finishing outside of the top four in this tournament, and continue that streak of reaching the finals as well. They've done so in 3 of the last 4 years. As you get a look at Petronilia there, Curaçao's goaltender, part of their starting 11, and wearing the captain's banner for them, Taisha Hansen. Had 2 goals from them back in their 5-2 win over St. Lucia, and scored them pretty early on in the 4th and 16th minute. Teams all warmed up, ready to go. It'll be Curaçao in the blue kits, going right to left downfield. Left to right downfield in the white kits will go Mexico. And just waiting for the final whistle from the referee. And here we go. In the very first matchup, it's Mexico and Curaçao. And just trying to establish their game early are Mexico. And they've scored pretty early on in a lot of their games. Think specifically of Ayin Avilés. 2 goals against Honduras. She got both of those within the first 11 minutes of play. And a big pass going to be caught up to by Monroe. Looks to center it. Early header just goes over the net. And very, very close to that one was Alexia Villanueva. Early look at encouragement. Mexican head coach Maribel Dominguez. And an early kick from goalie Petronilia. Try to get Curaçao started. Up and far out. And we'll see just what kind of pace also both of these teams can establish given the weather conditions. Haven't had a chance to really get into much of a rhythm yet. Throw in by Dorcas. And just as quickly back out of play. Dorcas in again, and Curaçao controls. really trying to work aggressively with their midfielders already. Keeping those mids high. In Mexico, they go back, try to attack. As this one rolls out. Good look at Daniela Monroe, the Mexican defense. Already a few minutes in. No team really pressing so far, just trying to establish, but a good pickup off of the goal kick there by Mexico. Villanueva to Chavero. Good move inside the box, and Curaçao quick to get up. Along the right side, back to the D, sent there by Monroe. Samantha Lopez. Big kick, looking to the middle. Now Guzman looking at that left side. It's 3 forwards high right now for the Mexicans. And they will get a throw in here. Alexandra Ramirez, one of 2 Santos Laguna products on this Mexico team, along with Daniela Delgado. There will be another kick back in the box. You get a good look at Ayin Avilés. Had quite a performance against Honduras and really has been a big presence this entire tournament. Goals against Panama, against Guyana as a sub late in that game, the 78th minute, and then 2 of them against Honduras. Again, a good header. Mexico pushing forward. To the side of the box, Monroe. Looked for a cross and some contact there between her and Julie Lake. The flag goes up. Monroe there, a good look for a cross, and then just couldn't avoid Lake. So kick from just inside the corner, gonna be Monroe taking it. As we enter the 6th minute. Go starting all those players high, 18 yards out from the net. We'll see how Monroe wants to send it into the middle. And to establish themselves early, one of the top seeds. The cross from Monroe. Looking for the header, almost there on the right foot of Yana Gutierrez. And out. It's been all in the Curaçao end so far. And they will try to get a good kick here, work up. Getting these good intercepts off of the goal kicks from Mexico. Back to the defender, Kimberly Guzman. Pass across here is Samantha Lopez. Good pass downfield with some room now. Good cross in the middle with the left foot header. Trying to go down and in was Delgado. Right idea, just a little off the mark there for Mexico. But again, they continue attacking. Good right foot there by Alexandra Ramirez. Again, we mentioned those Santos Laguna teammates. They were trying to find each other. Quick out there. Going to be another throw in by Mexico. They look to go quickly. Monroe. Back outside the box. And that one kicked out of there by Jaliga Rosa. Curaçao. Now another one high. Lofted into the middle. Header, and they score! A wonderfully lofted ball by Alexia Villanueva. And Mexico in the 8th minute gets their 1-0 lead. That's an excellent cross and then headed it down and in by Ayin Avilés. She continues her goal-scoring streak in this tournament. Just a quick touch with the right foot by Villanueva. Lofted over the Curaçao defense and an excellent header there by Avilés. Charging in from the top end of the box. And that's a goal in the 8th minute by Avilés. 1-0 lead for Mexico. Looking to advance out of the round of 16. Which they have done every year since this U20 tournament's establishment in 2002. They were the winners back then in that first year. The group winners, along with the United States. A little takedown there from Villanueva. Going to be Curaçao ball. Send it to the top of the box. Good pass across. Looking to feed Rosa onside. Takes it back out to the corner and that one out. And the refs say it is still Curaçao ball. Lake on the throw-in. She, along with several other players on this Curaçao team, members of SV Vesta at the club level. Outside the box, looking for a call there with Sadea Rosa. Mexico reestablishes possession. 11th minute now in Estadio Félix Sánchez. Mexico their lead, courtesy of Ayin Avilés. Across midfield. Mexicans up the left side quickly. Trying to gain some room there, Ramirez. Into the middle, Villanueva now. Back out, was thinking of a pass back to Ramirez. Goes out of bounds. From the right side. Out to Ramirez. And back to the Mexican defense. Pass, looking onside. Again, springing into action was Avilés, just a bit beyond her. Had both her and Delgado really sprinting from the top of that box. Try to get that cross. And Curaçao just trying to make it full game in their direction. Trying to keep in tight with this Mexican team. They know how many goals they can score in this tournament. At Curaçao, they have put a 5 spot on St. Lucia earlier in the qualifying tournament. Their first year qualified for the U20s with this team. And that's the best way to establish yourselves in your first year of the tournament. Win a group, get into the big show. And although a top seed is their reward, they'll look to go down swinging. Back to the Mexican defense, it's Yana Gutierrez. The right side, Guzman. Curaçao takes it away and out of bounds. Monroe to establish the throw-in. Really pushing those forwards in. Chasing after that ball, Chavero. And it just goes out. Really getting everyone established and up into the play for the Mexicans right now. And Curaçao just trying to get some sort of counter. They've been down 1-0 since the 8th minute. Monroe lofts it and running. Onside with that ball was Avilés. Couldn't get it off of her chest. And again, they're trying to get those balls to her. She's been Mexico's top goal scorer this entire tournament, has Aline Avilés. And now a corner. All the forwards at the top of the box. Gonna wait for a cross from Monroe. Takes it in with the left foot. Sent across to the left. Still right in the box. Fought for. And Curaçao able to get it out of the dangerous area. Chavero again sending it to the middle. Comes off, rebound right there, deflected up high. And a good save from Petronelia. Another great ball sent in by Chavero, looking for Villanueva. Got it right where she wanted on the right foot. And Petronelia, good big save in the 15th minute. Deflected high. Referee signaling to get the water bottle out of the way, inside of the net. And it will be another corner. Monroe gonna take this one with the right foot. Headed out of the way by Rosa. A good job by the Curaçao defense this last minute or so. Keep the Mexicans at bay. Some signals there. Coach Maribel Dominguez of possibly trying to get a little more loft behind that kick. Sent it again, Monroe with the right foot looking for the header. Rebound comes out and they score. And it is Avilés once again. She's already got 2. After missing the initial header, ball came right to her at the top of the penalty area. And Mexico goes out to a 2-0 lead. Second consecutive 2-goal game for Aline Avilés. And we saw Dominguez saying get a little more loft on that pass. They did just that. And with the right foot, goes opposite side of what the goaltender Petronelia was expecting, and it's a 2-0 lead for Mexico. Avilés' second comes in the 16th minute. And what does Curaçao do to answer now? They've barely spent any time really right in front of Mexico's net so far. excellent job by Mexico's defenders, just controlling possession, sending the passes right on the money. Into the middle, now back to the defense is Vasquez, Mexico's captain. To the right side now, Guzman. Box closed out. Good 4-4-3 defensive scheme being applied now by Curaçao. Vasquez, quick tap pass. It's sent out by Rosa for Curaçao. Here's Guzman, again trying to drive the play. Now right side into the attacking area and just out. So we're looking to get the pass to Chavero. And Yella Monroe, again looking for the right throw in. Up now to Delgado. Guzman. With the right foot, sent it just past Vasquez. Guzman again. Really the facilitating player right now back on defense. Along with Samantha Lopez. She sends it up through the middle now. Getting a foot on that one was Chavero, but now lofted well out of play. Another quick throw in. Trying to go again through the middle was Chavero. This ball will remain with Mexico. Now to the corner. This is how they scored their last goal. The second one from Avilés. Mexico will try to add a third here. Another corner. They have both Vasquez and Monroe there. Vasquez sends it in. Headed out of trouble by Jaluga Rosa. And it's simply corner after corner for Mexico right now. Who will take this one? It will be Monroe with the right foot, lofting it up. Good header out of there by Michiel. Mexico getting back possession. Chavero, good tackle there by Curaçao, and they will work up. Moving with the ball, Taisha Hansen, Curaçao captain. Now taken away by Chavero. Mexico not pushing the pace too heavily right now. They're out to a 2-0 lead. Just playing a very nice possession game. Not doing anything risky. As that one will roll out. For the throw in, Jolie Lake. As rain continues to persistently fall here in Santo Domingo. Lofted back across midfield. Mexico sends it back to the goaltender, Manrique. Hasn't had to do a ton of work in this one so far. Vasquez. Into the middle and a whistle there. He's getting tied up trying to get that ball. It's Alexander Ramirez. An explanation from the referee to Dayanasha Dorcas. Here's another look at it. Didn't get any ball on that one, did Dorcas. Vasquez on the free kick. All players jostling for position right at the top of the penalty box. Lofted in, looking for the header. Deflected quickly with the hands there. A Petronelia. Lucky a rebound didn't come right to one of Mexico's forwards. Once again, it was Villanueva right in the middle. Pushes it out with the hands, and Villanueva just missed getting it with the right foot. Good defensive work by both Michel and Rosa. Curaçao. Ball controlled out of the air. One row back to Guzman. We've seen a game of precision and control so far from Mexico. Both their goals coming courtesy of Eileen Avilés, and they're trying for more. Top of the penalty area, they lost control of that ball. Back to the defense across midfield. Here is Guzman with the right foot. He's again looking for Chavero. She'll get to it. Sends it into the middle, but off the side of the net. And running for it, trying to get the early hat trick was Avilés. Good instructions from Xaviana Petronelia. A lot of shots come her way early on as we're into the 26th minute. And the flag and whistle called. This one will be a free kick for Mexico. A little bit of a kick there by Jelly Lake and Paula Chavera. Net Vasquez, Mexico captain. Gonna take this one. With the left foot into the middle. No header available, and that one will roll out. Another Mexico ball. Just outside the penalty box. Good ball. Almost got him there by Gutierrez. But sent out. Hard work by the Curaçao defense to counter this Mexican attack. Still down 2-0 on the scoreboard. captain Hansen up strong as the attacking forward as Aviles gets tripped up there by Rosa. And the whistle blows. And the ball contested, but they blow the whistle. Mexico again with possession. Guzman. Looking for the middle of the pitch. Taken by Villanueva. And she gets taken down. It's time publicity for Hagen. And from behind, no more obvious a call there. Aviles. Score of both Mexico's goals in this game. Looking to take the free kick. Now will be Monroe. Monroy. Well past any of her Mexican teammates. And Curaçao, another goal kick. Rushing after that one was Villanueva. Flag stay down. Again crossed into the middle, looking there for Chavero. She takes it to the outside. Couldn't work her way around Alexandra. And a yellow card given to Alexandra for that one. Here in the 30th minute, first yellow card of the game. As Chavero was trying to work her way around, Alexandra just keeping the hands up. And that will get her a yellow card. Another free kick from just outside the box for Mexico. Again, Monroy. Monroy with the right foot. Lofted. Rebound came out. Aviles was looking to get to it, but sent out of there by Hansen, the Curaçao captain. And another one sent out of play. That try on the Mexican captain, Vasquez. So Mexico keeping their grip tight on Curaçao. They still lead 2-0 as we approach the 32nd minute in this first half. Collision there between two players going for the header. As Villanueva and Rosa. None worse for the wear. And Demi Rosario still giving solid defensive instruction to his Curaçao players. Free kick now. Aviles takes it, sends it to the middle, looking for the header just wide of the cage. That was Gutierrez right in front of the net along with Vasquez. Solid kick right off of the toe like it nearly rolled off of Gutierrez's shoulder. Curaçao, they've got that striker up. That's their captain, Hansen, as well as 3 midfielders. Trying to take back possession. Avilés. Lost one with the right foot. And you can see the one word coming out of Marimel Dominguez's mouth, paciente, patience. This team has certainly applied plenty, despite being out to a 2-0 lead, just being very analytical. Avilés is going to be offside, and Curaçao kicks it aside. Ramirez going to take the throw in for Mexico. Into Avilés. And back to the defense. Really a defense first game. That pass. Looking for Chavero. Kicked out, so Curaçao will gain possession. Lake on the throw-in. Vasquez. And the whistle blows. Contact from Jalega Rosa. The Mexican defenders very patient in making plays so far this first half. We'll send it between the 4 of them before making any dangerous passes, but a good left foot there. Into the middle, looking for the header, and it goes in! It was a soft play into the middle, but Daniela Delgado receives it. And that one, perhaps one that Petronelia will want back. It is 3-0 Mexico as we begin the 36th minute. First goal of the tournament for Delgado. And just a solid down and in header. Takes a slight touch off the left post. Petronelia can't catch up with it. Delgado, that's her very first goal of the tournament. A great pass in by Alexandra Ramirez. And now the medical staff looking over Petronelia, the Curaçao goaltender. See if she's able to continue, or of course will have to go to Rochantelli Coffee. Gives both teams a chance to rest. And it appears that she is okay to continue as Petronelia. So good to see there for Curaçao. Now down 3-0 in this game. So we have about 8 minutes and change left in the first half. First games of the knockout round here, the Concacaf Women's Under-20 Championships. Panama and Jamaica, the other game currently taking place. As you look at our wide shot here, the rain has subsided just a little bit, but the pitch no doubt still quite wet. These players just sludging along in their boots. Big pass up, looking for Hansen is Curaçao. Back with Mexican control. Here's Guzman. Cross midfield, held in by Mexico. Monroy sends it over the head of Avilés, and a whistle. And that one would have been pretty close to offside anyway. Avilés, 2 of the 3 Mexico goals in this game. Most recent one coming courtesy of Daniela Delgado, her first of the tournament. For Curaçao, here is Rosa. Hard one, goes off of the chest there of Villanueva. Bit shaken up. As Hansen moves up now for Curaçao. Back to her. Taken away by Vasquez. And a player down right in the midfield circle. That's Sadeo Rosa. One of the top players so far in this tournament for Curaçao. She had goals in both their games against St. Lucia and Antigua and Barbuda in the tournament qualifying round. So certainly not a player Curaçao wants to have injured. So the Mexicans continue to just play a very patient game, a very simple game. They're one of the top seeds in this tournament for a reason. One of the top U20 women's teams in the world. As medical staff continues to attend to Sadeo Rosa. She gets up with a limp, but it looks like she's going to continue. Still wincing a bit while walking on that left leg. Replay of exactly what happened. Just got ran into by Yana Gutierrez. Bit of an awkward fall. And the referees say Mexico possession right at midfield. Ramirez going to throw this one into the defense. Nearing halftime in this one. This game, nearly from the opening whistle, has been controlled by Mexico. Good ball sent in to Ramirez. Looks to work away from Dorcas. Couldn't cross. And now with some room. Into the middle. Guzman back in, looking for Villanueva. Rebound comes out. And that shot from Avilés goes high. Again, Petronelia for Curaçao with the goal kick. Headed down. Guzman controls for Mexico. The midfield line. Guzman looking over her options. Now she moves up to the corner. Chavero. And out of play. For Mexico, Guzman the defender. To Lopez. Sent into the middle with the left foot. Gotten down by Chavero. She sends it up. Looking for the header was Avilés. Several players leapt for it. None got to it. As Avilés continues to try for her hat trick. Just a few minutes to go until halftime in this one. Another look, another great right foot from Chavero. Not quite enough height by Avilés to get that header. And a good job defensively by Curaçao as well. Arabel Dominguez certainly has to be pleased with the performance of his team in this first half. Quick throw in. And to Guzman at midfield. Right side of the pitch, Chavero decides to give it back to Guzman. Here's Vasquez. Captain sends it into the middle. Goes past a few players. Unable to pick that up before it rolls out of bounds. Ramirez. Or else he could have had quite a bit of room. Shoot for goal. As we near halftime, see how much extra time gets put on the clock for this one. Petronelia again sends it out. Rosa moving up. Good pass that Hansen chases. Taken away. 3 minutes of added time signals the referee. So 3 extra minutes to end this first half. 3-0 Mexico lead. Their goals coming from Avilés, 2 of them. And Daniela Delgado. Good pass. Trying to beat the flags there is Avilés. Trying for a late one here. Couldn't get the left foot off. And referee signals offside as well. And it will be a throw in from Vasquez, Mexico's captain. Yet to score a goal in this tournament as Mexico's captain, but has been the anchor of that midfield throughout. Corner taken. Good bend with the right foot. No one able to get the header. Good job being headed out of there by Felicity Verhagen. So all the forwards were trying to add on one late goal here. And Curaçao will try to do the same, kicking it from the top of their penalty box. Hagen on it. Mexico again gains possession. Curaçao still putting Hansen up high and then 4 midfielders behind her. And they take a good one away here. Rosa double team but gets out of it. Good final push here by Curaçao. The Mexicans now with possession. In the middle, Vasquez. And that will end the first half here at Estadio Félix Sánchez. And you see there Eileen Avilés, player of the first half for Mexico so far. She gives them 2 goals in the 8th and 16th minute, and then Delgado in minute 35. And it's Mexico with a 3-0 lead over Curaçao as we get to halftime here in the Dominican Republic. End of the first half here in Santo Domingo, the Dominican Republic, between Mexico and Curaçao. A relatively gloomy day in the Dominican Republic, but certainly it's all smiles so far for Mexico, and they came out flying. A few early chances of headers in the box. You see Alexia Villanueva missing that one, but then the player who would become really the player of the first half for Mexico, as she's been doing for most of this tournament, Ayin Avilés, getting the first header there in the 8th minute, establishes the 1-0 lead for Mexico. And then off of another kick, ball comes right to her, and she has two. 2 goals, 8 minutes apart for Mexico when they get out to that lead over Curaçao, just simply getting corner kick after corner kick. A lot of good balls sent in there by both Annette Vasquez, their captain, as well as Daniela Monroy. And they would just continue peppering the front of the net with shots, with headers, with everything else. And then a ball that seemed like it wasn't going to do much simply rolled past Petronelia, and with her first goal of the tournament for Mexico, that's Daniela Delgado in the 38th minute. And that's really where we stand after 45 and change minutes of play. Good lofted in ball by Chavero, and she was trying to get Avilés her hat trick. And Curaçao, they had a few good counters, specifically courtesy of Sadea Rosa, but couldn't do much to match Ayin Avilés and the rest of Mexico. And that is where we stand. For halftime stats, no shots on goal for Curaçao, or really shots total. Committed 8 fouls, but it's all Mexico. They have 3 goals on 13 shots, and that stat at the bottom, really the two difference makers to me. 6 corner kicks for Mexico versus Curaçao. They've barely even been in Mexico's end of the ice, and possession 81% of it with the Mexicans so far. It has them out to a 3-0 lead, looking to continue their hot streak. They've been in the final 3 of the last 4 years in this tournament, specifically going against the United States in all 3 of those years, and not since 2002, since this tournament started, have they finished worse than 1st, 2nd, 3rd, or 4th. Back in Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic, getting ready for the start of the second half between Mexico and Curaçao. First day of the knockout round here at the Concacaf Women's Under-20 Championship. In Mexico, they really established themselves early in the first half. They get 2 goals courtesy of Eileen Avilés, her second consecutive game with 2 goals or more. And then getting her first of the tournament, Daniela Delgado in the 38th minute. Weather certainly wreaking a little havoc here in the Dominican Republic. Lots of rain, fairly strong wind. And already it looks like Mexico going to start this second half with some substitutions. Out comes Daniela Monroy. In her place will become Emily Bautista. Second substitution, out comes Yana Gutierrez. And in comes Isabella Gutierrez. And the final substitution in the midfield, Mauricia Maldonado. She's scored in this tournament for Mexico, had 2 goals as a starter against Guyana. Teams now going different directions down the pitch. Curaçao in the blue kits, left to right. Mexico in the white kits, right to left. Referee blows the whistle, and here we go for half number 2. And just from the onset, it's been all Mexico in terms of time of possession, shots on net. Playing a very controlled game, very simple game. They know they're one of the top teams in this tournament, and they've been playing like it. Certainly not taking Curaçao lightly. And Mexico's is going to look to tighten that grip here in the final 45 minutes or so. See there Bautista in for Monroy, facilitator of a lot of these Mexico corner kicks, so we'll see who takes them if those indeed do come into play. Mexico's captain, Annette Vasquez. The left line, gaining some room now. Here's Maldonado, sends it into the middle. Getting it down. There's Guzman and now Villanueva. She takes a hit in the penalty area. And that shot fired and in. As 2 players were down, it was Daniela Delgado getting her second. So now both she and Eileen Avilés have 2 in this game. Within the first minute of the second half, as most of the concern was for Alexia Villanueva down on the pitch along with a Curaçao player. I think some players were wondering if the play was going to continue. It was her and Jolie Lake who both went down, and then Curaçao just not really thinking perhaps the play was continuing. And an easy strike with the right foot that just goes below the bar, Daniela Delgado. Another beauty in the 46th minute. So 2 halves in a row, Mexico scoring within the first 5 minutes of a half. And Curaçao a near Everest to climb now in terms of getting back into this game. It's their first appearance in this Under-20 Women's Championship. They won Group C, the tournament qualifying round, beating out St. Lucia and Antigua and Barbuda. So they have played a very good few games so far as Curaçao, but going up against a team like Mexico, they knew they were going to have to bring it for a full 90 minutes. And already in a big hole here. Moving up is Guzman. Tried to send it. Would have probably been offsides, Maldonado. And Mexico thought they were going to get a free kick established. And it's actually Maldonado placing Eileen Avilés. So unless she gets a late substitution back into this game, she will end with 2 goals, not have an opportunity to go off of that hat trick. But Coach Maribel Dominguez playing perhaps a little conservative here, resting some of his top stars now with a 4-0 lead. midfield, here's Delgado. Back to the Mexican defense, Guzman. Across the line to Vasquez. Vasquez with the left foot. He's trying to hit a player in stride, just missed Maldonado. Guzman coming through the middle. Very good defender for this Mexican team. Vasquez trying to look for someone in that box, but it goes out of play now. Samantha Lopez kicks it back into Guzman. And she moves up. Guzman with the left foot, gets it to Vasquez. Ramirez back to Lopez. Daniela Delgado, score of 2 goals from the top of the box. Tries a shot but blocked. We get it back to Vasquez. Not quite ready for that one was Delgado. Curaçao trying to mount a charge, but taken away just as quickly by Mexico. 81% time of possession in the first half, continuing that trend in the first few minutes of the second. Mauricio Maldonado into the middle, Vasquez, but she was double teamed and she gets bullied off of that ball. And out of play by Curaçao. Good defensive work there by Frasheni Michel. Delgado, as that one goes over the line and out of play. But still possession remains with Mexico. Out to a 4-0 lead after getting a goal within the first minute by Daniela Delgado. Her second of the game, her second of this U20 tournament. And to work back up with speed there, feeding a ball forward for Hansen was Felicity Verhagen. She continues to go up. 3 Mexico players around her. Strong possession of that ball. And now she gets taken down. It will be a free kick for Curaçao. Excellent individual effort moving up the pitch by Verhagen. See her right there, surrounded by 3 Mexican players. And the takedown by Lopez. Verhagen gonna make sure cleats are tight. And prepares for the free kick. Hala Manrique hasn't had too many Curaçao shots come her way. She may get a few here though. With the right foot, goes right to her, an easy save. Hala Manrique coming out of the Pachuca club team. Mexico will start back downfield. Through the middle, Guzman to Villanueva. Very conservative soccer now, but a good pass from the line. Trying to cross it over there was Ramirez. Good feed down the left side. Hitting Ramirez in stride, but couldn't get that crossover from the angle she wanted to. And Coach Dominguez proud of the effort there. It will be Ramirez with the throw-in. Vasquez, again content to go back to the defense. Moving up, it's Lopez. Almost finds Maldonado. From the left line, Vasquez again hitting Ramirez, trying to turn the corner. Deflected out of play by Verhagen. She's come into this second half really ready to play. A good charge up the right side of the field and doing good defensive work now back in the Curaçao end. Gotten down, here's Verhagen. Sends it away, Jalego Rosa. Up for Alexandra. Received a yellow card in the first half for Curaçao. Now back in Mexican possession. Here is Lopez. Looking for Vasquez. Header back the other way. Mexico will reset. Guzman into the middle. Here's Ramirez. Good pass, just unable to keep that in, sliding. Zanet Vasquez. Curaçao looking to take the throw. Good lofted ball there. Still back to Guzman for Mexico. Lopez slowly moves up to Vasquez. Into the middle, looking to get Maldonado just beyond her, and Curaçao sends it out of play. Good work by Michel. One of several SV Vesta club members on this Curaçao team. And another corner for Mexico. Vasquez looking to take it. Zeb will just pass it away. Working her way around traffic. Chavero. Back out, top of the box. Good shot fired high by Gutierrez. As we approach the 58th minute here in the second half, 4-0, Mexico leads. In Curaçao, the effort has very much been there. They've had to defend certainly a lot more than they would like against a very highly skilled opponent in Mexico. Petronelia, the kick to the left side. Hansen lost possession. Mexico moves up. Here's Vasquez looking to go quickly up. Maldonado now. Sent into the middle. Petronelia will get there first. Back to the Mexican defense. Again, Vasquez in the middle. And a whistle, but still possession stays with Mexico. Good attack on that ball from Javiona Martina. Villanueva. Beg your pardon, Chavero, not quite pushed off the ball. Vasquez up the left side. Good pass with the left foot. Maldonado wasn't quite expecting it, but she intercepts here. Down low, into the box, tries to cross it over. And now kick just off of the bar, and somehow did it cross the line? It was right on it. Villanueva tried to argue her case. It was a great shot in. But the referee says no. We'll have to get a look at this one on replay. Excellent effort by Maldonado, and she sends it across to Chavero. And just off of the top bar and down, it did not cross the line. Look at that. Great right foot pass from Chavero to Villanueva. And Petronelia and the rest of Curaçao saved by the luck of the top bar. Still, it becomes a Mexico corner kick. And the refs, looks like they're going to just get a definitive look at this one in the VAR room. And the first angle we saw didn't look like that ball crossed the line. Looking for a foul, perhaps, too, on Dayanisha Dorcas. And Maldonado did go falling right before she made that pass. And wouldn't that be something? Mexico gets that penalty kick. A lot of tight hands. It's still a little tough to see whether the elbow of Dorcas came across. Nonetheless, an excellent pass by Maldonado to try to get the 5th Mexico goal of this game. And this perhaps provides a better angle, a little more contact than we first saw. And this is going to be a very interesting call here from the referee. And penalty has been confirmed by VAR. So it will be a penalty kick for Mexico. And it will be Villanueva taking it. He's had 2 goals in this tournament, one against Panama, one against Honduras. Looking to make it a full handful for Mexico. Alexia Villanueva. Team's ready behind her. Here she goes. Right foot, gets it past Petronelia. Perfect strike from Alexia Villanueva, and Mexico takes a 5-0 lead in the 63rd minute. Villanueva thought she nearly had one off of that last play, the pass across from Maldonado. And just a perfect strike, center of the right foot. Petronelia picked the right direction, but was unable to get it in time. And 5 Mexico goals from just 3 different players. You have Aviles with 2, Daniela Delgado with 2, and now Alexia Villanueva from club team Santos Laguna makes it 5-0 Mexico. And now how much does Mexico continue that offensive attack? Or do they perhaps play a little more conservatively with a near insurmountable lead? Vasquez pushed off of that ball, and it will be Curaçao possession. Verhagen, big kick, but beyond her forwards. Guzman. Good strike. Fighting for that ball. Verhagen again. Curaçao charging her way through the middle, building that speed. And now a good ball to Martina. Racing for it in the corner, but it will go beyond her. And back to Mexico possession. A great idea from Verhagen trying to hit Martina along that right side, just not quite enough. Up the right side now. Mexico moves. Gotten by Villanueva. Villanueva. Again up the right line. Pushed out by Lake. Thrown in, back to the defense. Guzman. Delgado in the middle, looking to push it up beyond Villanueva. And out of play. Mexico continues to dominate possession in this game. Penalty kick goal from Alexia Villanueva. It's been pretty smooth sailing. Villanueva with it again. Beg your pardon, Chavero. A few substitutions made at the beginning of the first half in this game. Petronelia faced a lot of Mexican shots in this game. As Coach Dominguez looks on. Certainly his team will continue to face more elite competition as this tournament goes on. Look at the United States, Canada, and of others. With the ball now, Delgado. Back to the defense. Isabella Gutierrez, one of the substitutions in the second half. Looking for the cross now. Sent into the middle. Looking for the header. Villanueva just past her. And ball kicked to midfield. Really patient with their passes, this Mexico U20 team. Defense not taking any chances as they send that one into the middle, just past Lopez. Vasquez, the captain, now takes it back. Villanueva fighting for it, gets it free to the right side. Another cross, looking there for the header, just deflected aside. Good save, Petronelia. As Delgado was looking down and in off of that good cross with the header. But Petronelia kept up with that one. Big save for Curaçao. Again, right back. Maldonado trying to go forward. And out. Still Mexico possession. Vasquez gives it away to Chavero. Now back to Vasquez. Top of the box. Gutierrez sends it in. Petronelia save. And again, a good attack from the top of the box. Again, the score of 2 goals in the first half for Mexico. Ayin Avilés taken out to begin this second 45 minutes of play. That hasn't slowed Mexico one bit. Let's see Villanueva. The right side. Daniela Delgado. Vasquez, the captain, now back to her. Samantha Lopez, good ball into the middle. Oh, just bullied off of it was Alexandria Ramirez, and they call that a penalty. And again, a great offensive chance. A great effort by Alexandra Ramirez to go right into the middle, the good feed from Maldonado. And completely taken down there. Second penalty kick of the half. This one coming in the 71st minute for Mexico. It's going to be the captain, Annette Vasquez. They've already scored once in this way, has Mexico. Looking to repeat the feat. With the left foot, easy in. Annette Vasquez, the captain, gives Mexico 6. Taking advantage of every opportunity. Simple strike with the left foot, and Petronelia was frozen. Brilliant kick in. Out of the club team, CD Guadalajara, Annette Vasquez. And more substitutions to come for Mexico. Villanueva will come out. They're a very successful game. As will the captain. Right after her penalty kick goal, Annette Vasquez. And in comes Tatiana Flores, replacing Villanueva at the forward position.
Damas y caballeros, sustitución por el equipo de México. Sale con el número 9, Alexia Villanueva. Entra al partido con el número 20, Amanda Marroquín. Sale con el número 10, Annette Vázquez. Entra con el número 19, Tatiana Flores, al minuto 72.
The substitutions made for Mexico. Resting comfortably on this 6-0 lead. Surely looking ahead at this point to their next matchup. Another one sent across, and it goes in! Barely even looking for that one. And right after she was substituted in, Amanda Marroquin. 7-0 Mexico in the 74th minute. Looks like the ball came in behind her. Hit it with the side of her hip. My goodness. Emily Bautista, the good cross. The combination of her hip and perhaps even her back foot to get that 7th goal. But it's Marroquin, The midfielder getting her first goal of this U20 tournament to extend the Mexico lead to 7. Another ball. Maldonado keeps possession. What a game and what a display from Mexico. Asserting their dominance in every facet of the game. They've controlled possession. They've attacked when they've wanted to. They've simply been unchallenged by Curaçao. As another cross goes in here, comes down. Maldonado had trouble controlling it with the left foot, or else she could have sent it right on net. Now Curaçao trying to push. Jerviona Martina. Knocked off the ball by Lopez. She sends it up. Maldonado. Now here is Chavero. She works up the right side. And pushed out and away from Bautista. Back now. Guzman for Mexico. Thinking about her pass, sends it back to the middle. Working around was Gutierrez, now sent for Maldonado across. Just misses. Still with Mexico possession. On the left side, Marroquin. Couldn't get the pass in. And Curaçao deflects it out of play. Ramirez looking for the throw in now. And you can see the condition of the pitch here just by all the rain that fell earlier today. It subsided as the first half came to an end. It's still very muddy walking around out there. See how brown it is compared to the outskirts of the field by the sidelines where it's much more green. Rosa was moving up, kicked off of the ball. Back the other way into the middle for Flores. Has to get it back to Marroquin. Up the right side, good tap pass, Chavero. Chavero looking to work her way around. She crosses it into the middle, but out. Had Flores and Marroquin going to the front of the net. And Chavero, you can see how dirty her jersey is. She's played hard in this game from start to finish every single minute. And she will now take the corner. Chavero right foot into the middle, beyond the Mexican forwards. Racing after it, Alexandra. For Curaçao, Mexico easily regains. Approaching minute 79 in this U20 tournament game, round of 16. Here's Maldonado, couldn't send it into the middle for Flores. Now to play for Curaçao. Who have put up a noble fight just to get here. Won their group in the qualifying round. Victories over St. Lucia as well as Antigua and Barbuda. In their first year in this tournament with a U20 team. Certainly something to be proud of just there. It's a quick turnaround with the left foot, shot by Flores. Now Samantha Lopez looking for Marroquin. She sends it down low. Gets a good pass. Maldonado with the right foot. Goes off of 2 Curaçao players. And again, referee makes a call. And a yellow card administered. Curaçao players incensed. Not the least of whom, Freshene Michel. Trying to argue her case that it was incidental contact, perhaps. But nonetheless, she picks up the second Curaçao yellow card. We take a look on replay. And came off of her elbow and played the ball, so the third penalty kick of the second half for Mexico. And it will be Paula Chavero taking this one. Both goals in the second half for Mexico have come in this fashion. Chavero. And it's 3 for 3 for Mexico. 3 penalty kicks in the half and 3 goals. They now lead 8-0. Paula Chavero. Her third goal of this tournament. Easy with the right foot. And from the sidelines, it is Vamos Mexico. Chavero with goals against Panama and Guyana as a starter. And this one comes in the form of a penalty kick in the 80th minute. As Mexico continues to close in on a highly convincing win here on the first day of the knockout round. Now Isabella Gutierrez moves up. Mexico continues the attack, tried to feed Maldonado. Verhagen for Curaçao. Some contact there with Marroquin. Verhagen to take the free kick just beyond midfield. Headed out, she was looking. Taisha Hansen, the Curaçao captain. See her wearing number 10. Daniela Delgado moving up. 2 goals in this game. Mexico just so calm still, making plays, despite still attacking. Cross in. Easy save, Petronelia. Across from Isabella Gutierrez. Lopez. Middle Marroquin. Looking for a pass. Gets one with the left foot with some room. Maldonado. She goes in. Right foot. She scores. Excellent play from Gutierrez, and it's Maldonado. Maritza Maldonado. Goal number 4 of the tournament after 2 against Guyana and 1 against Honduras. She has one late in this one as Mexico continues to pour it on. Just finds the space between Petronelia and the right post. Beat out the flags as well as the Curaçao defense. Mexico makes it 9 up on the scoreboard. It's just a handful of minutes to go in this game right now. And just when you think they may call off the dogs, Mexico still showing no signs of slowing down. Again, they're going to try a cross. Unable to get that one was Flores. Ritza Maldonado is the latest goal scorer for Mexico. And that one headed out of trouble by Michel. Picked up a yellow card that led to the 8th Mexico goal of this game. And Curaçao head coach Demi Rosario now just picking up a yellow card. Not sure exactly what that was for. It will become a Mexico corner. Chavero to take it. Cross in with the right foot. Down by Curaçao, but they fan on the clearing attempt. Allows an opportunity there for Bautista. Now Verhagen back the other way, out the right side. With a whistle blown. Mexico just counting down the minutes now. They will await their opponent in the round of 8. As we mentioned earlier and throughout the show, never finished worse than 4 in the Concacaf Women's Under-20 Championship. Won the final back in 2018 and have played in the final in 3 of the last 4 years. And certainly an opponent that will be on their minds if they are indeed able to advance as well as Mexico will be the United States. In each of those last 3 final appearances, that has been your matchup for the title, the United States and Mexico. The United States getting a convincing 13-0 win in their opening round of 16 match. Curaçao throw in. Jan Hansen, rebound comes down to Rosa. She tries with the right foot. And off of the body of Samantha Lopez and well behind the net. It would have been great positive momentum there for Curaçao. They will make a few final minute substitutions, it looks like. Not yet confirmed. Verhagen now to take the corner kick. Verhagen to line it up. 2 forwards just circling in the low area. Ball shoved out of the air by Manrique. Out. And they say that one will stay with Curaçao. And my apologies on the last score. It was 14-0. The United States won their game. They in Canada picking up massive wins. The opening of the knockout round, Canada also getting a victory 13-0. Certainly 2 of the top seeds along with this Mexican team were well on their way to a 9-0 victory barring another late talent. Lots of great action still to continue in this tournament. The games will only get tougher and more dramatic as this tournament goes on. Moving up, Marroquin. Sent it to the middle. Flores controls it. Turnaround shot just wide. Good effort, Tatiana Flores. Late substitution in this second half for Mexico. who have 2 players with multiple goals in this game. Ayin Avilés hasn't played a minute in this second half, but contributed greatly in the first. And Daniela Delgado got a tally early in this second half. And those are the 2 players who have 2 for Mexico. Verhagen again to take the kick. Up, headed back the other way. Up the left side, Maldonado. Into the middle, Flores. Taken off the ball, Curaçao looks to move up. Captain Hansen, deflected out of play. Michel with it. Big toss on the throw-in. And that will do it. Here from Estadio Félix Sánchez, no extra time whatsoever. And it is a 9-0 beatdown from Mexico to Curaçao. Handshakes all around, multiple goals from Ayin Avilés as well as Daniela Delgado, the other goal scorers in this game, Alexia Villanueva. And that is how we
Sí, obviamente veníamos a buscar el resultado, sabemos que iba a ser un partido importante. Los octavos de final pues ya es la siguiente fase y queremos estar en la final y esto es un buen paso.
Fue importante ganar de la forma en que lo hicieron, de manera contundente.
Siempre va a ser importante ganar de manera contundente, ¿no? Pisar fuerte y decir que México está bien, que México va con todo y que México está más metido que nunca.
Conociendo ya el rival que va a ser El Salvador, ¿han podido observar algo de las salvadoreñas?
Sí hemos podido observar, pero la verdad estamos muy enfocadas en nosotras, estamos muy enfocadas en seguir el modelo de juego que nos pide la entrenadora y el cuerpo técnico, entonces sabiendo que sigamos esas cosas, los resultados van a ir dando.
Paso a paso van a la gran meta que es clasificar al Mundial.
Así es, nos pusimos como objetivo el clasificar al Mundial y el ser campeonas, pero sabemos que esto es un proceso y que vamos paso a paso.
Gracias.
A ustedes.
Well, a lot of good highlights in this game. An absolute clinic from Mexico, known as one of the top seeds going into this tournament. And it started out early for them. A quick header and goal from Ayin Avilés. It was her first, but it would not be her only one of this game. Great ball tipped up in the air by Alexia Villanueva. And not many members of this Mexican team would really stay off the goal-scoring sheet. There's another excellent cross in and a good finish by the right foot of Avilés. Mexico in the first half especially just getting corner kick after corner kick, and nothing the Curaçao defense can do about that one. Avilés remains the top goal scorer for Mexico in this game. And then it was another header that was just able to sneak by Petronelia. First of the tournament for Daniela Delgado. And she would be one of two Mexican players joining Avilés with 2 goals in this game. And ending the first half, that would be it for Avilés, but it would certainly not be it for the Mexico offense. And after a couple players went down, none of them watching Delgado coming into the top of the box, and she has her second of the game just a minute into half number 2. But there were some chances from Curaçao, especially tight game from Felicity Verhagen, really driving plays, trying to feed that high forward of Taisha Hansen going back the other way. But beyond that, not much pressure for Mexico, and then it became a game of penalties. A call that needed to be looked at there, penalty confirmed by VAR. So Alexia Villanueva with the right foot, able to get penalty kick number 1 past Petronelia, the Curaçao goaltender. And again, it would be a good header in an attempt for the hat trick by Daniela Delgado. Petronelia really earning her keep in the Curaçao goal. And as Ramirez tried to make something happen for Mexico, another penalty call inside the box. Curaçao players were really getting frustrated. And it was the captain, Annette Vasquez, taking that one, and with the left foot, she was not going to miss, nearly froze Petronelia completely in her tracks. And then probably the most interesting goal of this game, coming off of her hip as well as the back of her foot, Amanda Marroquin, who was a second half substitution in this game, late in the going. And Mexico just kept pouring it on. An excellent cross by Emily Bautista. And then on penalty kick number 3, taking this one was Paula Chavero, and she does not miss. And then very late in the going to make it 9-0 to seal this score the way it ended, Maurizia Maldonado. Another one of 4 substitutions for Mexico that they made in this second half. Just an absolutely dominant win from start to finish. They control possession, they control the offensive pace, and they are on to the next round in the Concacaf Women's Under-20 Championship from the Dominican Republic. And your full-time stats, 27-2, the official shots total between Mexico and Curaçao. A lot of fouls committed, 3 red cards for Curaçao, including one to their head coach, Demi Rosario, 1 to Mexico. And corner kicks really made the difference in the first half. 10 corners to Mexico, 1 to Curaçao, and then possession 80-20 in favor of Mexico, just barely letting that ball get too far past midfield for the Curaçao attackers and forwards. And Mexico, they will look forward to their next matchup in this game. Hopefully the weather gets a little better for them, but the competition will only get tougher. This is the CONCACAF Women's Under-20 Championship. I'm Sam Fryman, and we will see you next time.